Alright guys, we're back with more Tales of Hearts R. But there is something very important I need to mention before we start playing again. Everyone needs to download Epic Games Launcher in time for Thursday because they're giving away Komaru, Frog Refuge, for free. Whew, that wasn't easy, huh? But we made it! Ah, the smell of the fresh open air. I wouldn't mind taking a breather myself, but we ain't got time for one. Uncle's waiting for us at Oba Southport. We should get back to her as quickly as we can. What's the matter, Peridot? I was just wondering what Hope and the Ward and the other kids are up to. After all, you guys escaped. I guess there's no going back to see him, huh? Certainly not. After the war, the military put Prince there under extremely strict watch. But circumstances have certainly changed since then. Perhaps we would be able to get in at this point? You might be right. It is certainly worth a try. We can't allow ourselves to be diverted, but if Princer ever happens to be on our way, I would not object. But yeah, this game does have a lot of sexual humor to it, but I'm okay with that. It's very silly, which is good. Guys, a wild Capsicid appeared. Now, believe it or not, that's not one of the newer Pokemon, but that's also Vector's favorite Pokemon. Make sure you catch it. These fucks have 4,000 HP. Okay. Yeah, so this game's done a pretty good job of keeping the enemies fairly well in line with your characters. So I don't find myself like having to like spend hours doing the basic battles. Yeah. Yeah. Doing pretty good though, overall. Have you heard you gave the army a good thrashing and managed to save your mates? Not bad for a day's work. Honestly, that part would have been better though if we actually got to fight a boss, because it kind of seemed like it was just chalked in there. In the know as always, Captain. You should apply to Spec Ops. The Marine Company has eyes and ears in every corner of the land. So, then, we still headed for Marquise? Yeah, we have to go to Kohaku in my hometown, Drawning. Drawning? Never heard of it. It's a hidden village founded by followers of the old Valentin faith. Spirits would burn the place down if they knew about it. I was not aware you followed the old faith, Hisui. We Crystal Knights have long treated your kind as heretics. Well, there's another fact for you. That Soma you're slinging? Warate? It was Ma's until the church took it. Though me and Kohaku were babies then, so it's not like we remember anything. Anyway, there's a special willstone in Drawning. We're talking super strong. We use it to power a barrier. It should be able to Spirio link our whole crew with Mysticete. That about right, Lithia? Correct. Though Mysticete looms above the clouds, the willstone will allow us to make a Spirio link across this distance. So, Captain Aqua, once everybody's on board, set course for Marquise. Aye, sir, we're headed for Marquise, the continent to the north. Are you ready? I don't know if I should be saying it Marquis or Marquise, because like the E leads me to believe that we should be pronouncing it as Marquise, but I've seen like the word Marquis without the on the end pronounced Marquis, but I've also seen that pronounced Marquis. So. Yeah, that's why I would say Marquis, is because French would be that way. Exactly. Oh shit, suddenly it's nighttime and snowing. Did I mention I was born in these parts as well? It's kind of weird to be back. There's a lot of ground to cover before we get close to our village. Oh, wait, does that mean... Yeah, we're headed southeast, then up and over Mount Bremen. At this time of year? Are you insane? Oh, my stomach. I think I got some bad clams, guys. Probably have to sit this one out. If you're gonna gold break, at least try to make it believable. Now move it. You guys, I'm serious. I think Hisui's gone bonkers. We have to stop him. What's got barrels so worked up? Is this place really that bad? You'll understand when we get there. Don't mean to brag, but I'm the best button blitzer. Sorry. The best button blitzer? Yeah, button blitzing is perfect for a cold day like this. It soon warms you up. Give it a try and you'll see. Give it a try right now, you mean? Yeah, well, Core Meter doesn't try. Core Meter does, I hope. If you can pound X 30 times or more while I count to 5, you win. Oh, ready? Get set, go! Alright, that was 33. I'll have to let you have the title now. You'll be the new best button blitzer. 1, 2, 3, 4, mash those buttons hard, and you too can be the best button blitzer. Let's do it again. I'll be waiting for you. Okay. I did it. Sick. Hey, Hisui, I probably should have mentioned this ages ago, but that's a sweet pair of goggles. Those are Automanas, right? They make high quality stuff. Yeah, I bought them just as we set out on our trip. Cost a pretty penny, but I figured I'd treat myself. I scolded him for wasting so much money at the time. Some men deserve the very best, and these goggles are it. How much did they run you? I guess designers are what got. How much money did they run you, if you don't mind me asking? 1,500 gold. I'm gonna steal at that price. 1,500 gold. I'm pretty sure that model retails at something like 700. What? The guy at the kiosk said they were worth 3,000. He cut the price in half because they look so good on me. Wow, he's probably still chuckling about how you fell for that line. Well, the goggles are still cool, but man, History, are you ever lame? That guy at the goggle stand, next time I see him, he is so dead. So, you all came looking for something too? Me? I'm here looking for materials. I'm betting there's something up in those mountains. To get to our town, we gotta cross Mount Bremen, and to reach that we have to go southeast from the Marquis Northport. I can't believe we're really doing this. Don't tell me you want to know how I can stay warm while dressed like this, right? It's simple. I've been here a number of times before, so I'm used to it now. That doesn't actually answer the question. It's not every day we see travelers up here. Be careful. This area is seriously... Achoo! It's freezing. I need a dress warmer. That's true. You do. A&M coin. Sick. Or shrimp. Button blitzing sounds like a euphemism. It is. I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't seen the Wonder Chef in this area. Well, he might still be down here. Did you say you're going to Mount Bremen? There are evil monsters there at the best of times, but now? Really go on, take this. It might help a little. Only a little, mind. Like a weak bottle. Which means we're probably going to need that. Ugh, it's freezing here. Oh, what can I get for you? Wait. I don't have any of these capes. There we go. I'm gonna save again just in case, because I just bought a bunch of stuff. That'll be good. Okay. We're off to Mount Bremen. Which way did they say it was? To reach that, we gotta go south. Okay, something. Go this way, around the mountain. EXP's gotta be good here, right? I don't like these enemies already. I'm not a big fan of enemies that just knock you on your ass every time they move. 8,000 HP. One thing I'm not a fan of in this, like, so far everything has been pretty damn good. One thing I'm not a fan of, though, is when they give enemies super armor. That's not cool. If you're gonna give enemies super armor, either give it to the enemies and not the bosses, or give it to the bosses but not the basic enemies. If I had to choose between the two, though, I'd say I'd prefer it on... if it has to be somewhere on bosses, because you only fight bosses typically once, whereas enemies are they usually fall over fairly quick. Oh shit, I didn't see what I got there. If that makes sense, right? That's my thought process. Whereas enemies you're constantly fighting. Xenogladiolus. This is a spellcaster. So kind of annoying. Oh, come on, don't fucking stun me. HP, unfortunately, here isn't as good as we've seen, but not that bad. Hey, Namcoin, sick. Got a good influx of Nam coins recently, too. Collaborate. 6,000 acres. It is, it's fucking that one up. That was some good XP comparatively. And it is leveled up. Okay. There we go. So, she's gonna get super sub here soon. Let's stop at this cabin. Nam coin, look at that! I'm getting all the Nam coins. Can I read this? No. And we actually do heal in that cabin because they give you EXP. I'm gonna go see what's over here real quick. Because there might be another item we can pick up. Bull wiggles. Me some EXP. Nothing up there. And I might be able to... Oh, there is an item over there, though. Let's go get that one. And we'll return back to the cabin, heal up, and then head to the mountain. Big game. Every fight is something new. I just like, hey, what the heck? Let me know. Find me, God. What? You can do it all. Correct. I'm excited to see what how strong the level 4 weapons are going to be, though. Closest one to getting one of those is going to be 4 of them. You sack of shit. What if they gave you a picture of Chalcadini in classic nude photo position? I'd send that to Dudes. He needs to see that. Girl power. I still have to use all of my stat boosting items. I'll get around to that eventually. Alright, back to the cabin to heal, and then we'll head to the mountain. So, healing circle on this is, you know, pretty strong, but it runs into a big problem. And that's that my characters, I'm fighting stuff, I don't tend to notice when they put it out until it's too late. It doesn't last a long enough amount of time, and I just step out and completely don't get any benefit from it. Which, you know, that's all on me, and I should notice it faster, but at the same time, it's like, give it a bigger radius to have it last a little longer. Oh, got a closer bond. Oh, Inez and Kaku only bond 2. That's insane. Give a better indication that it's been popped, yeah. Like, you get like a fraction of a second to respond to it. It just doesn't... Yeah. Okay. Hey, there's something written here. Before you looms the most perilous crag in the land, Mount Bremen. Its peak, its heaven's spire. Its valley, hell's maw. Know that the mountain will rain down torrential waters and earth-rending lightning upon you. And know, also, that but 1 in 10,000 brave souls braves these perils and live. If you would turn back, do so now. They aren't going to get many tourists with that kind of marketing campaign. What's the big deal? It's just a giant pile of dirt. A pile of dirt with lightning! Read the monument. 364 souls were smote by its forked rage in 1 year alone. And most of these deaths happen around this time of year. Yeah, but the weather seems fine today. I don't think we'll have a problem. Time grows short in all ways. If we're going to scale this mountain, let's go while the weather is agreeable. With the emphasis on while. Mountain weather's all finicky and junk, you know? You see? I was right. But no, let's not just ignore old Beryl and run to our deaths instead. Huh, we're somatics. It'll take more than a few raindrops to stop us. Time to die. Hey, Tengage. Welcome. How are you doing today? Bronco Wormus. Having a I don't want to be here kind of day at work. Sadly though, you are supposed to be there today. Hey, that's a lot of HP though. 4,000, I'll take it. Alright, we're learning SP plus 5. Don't proof and aerial. That guy still got stuff from Kunzite, but he's not in the party anymore. It's kind of neat. The upload you're trying to do to our shitty SQL environment keeps timing out because it's too large. Can you split it into smaller fragments? I know when we have to move very large files, that's sometimes what they do. I keep meaning to escape the lightning, but to be honest, the monsters out there on the mountain are just as bad. They're merciless, and those weakening attacks of theirs. And when you become weakened, your TP drains away slowly. The higher your max TP is, the more your TP drains, so if you're not careful, you can be totally incapacitated. Although that said, you do recover in time, so the best thing you can do about it is just avoid being hit if you can. Here, I'll give you this. We gotta look out for each other in times like this, right? Oh fuck, I forgot to buy more weak bottles. Fine. You're starting to think that your IT department actually works for a competitor and is trying to sabotage you. That's possible. Well, I highly doubt they're going to give you anything else to work with, so no splitting for you, I guess. Every fight is something I've not fought before. Bear lions. Okay. These guys got 10,000 HP. These are the most tanky enemies we've fought thus far. Even then. Most tanky and shittiest DXP here. Hey, fine. I didn't want to go this way anyway. Oh, another enemy that, a Spargoyle. I'm here, huh? I didn't want to do that. Oh, they actually killed one. Oh, Blackberry XP than the bears. And Kohaku leveled up. Guys, Mira's doing that thing again where she likes to be very many. Alright, finish strong. Increases the power of finishing blows if chase length lasts 15 seconds or more. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do that. Again with the thunder? I can't hear myself think. Hey, what's that? It's Kunzite. Yeah, stand in the water, guys. Good plan. What's this guy? Keep your distance, Lithia. Kunzite belongs to me. I recognize that guy. He was with Creed during the little horror film in our heads. It's Flora's Mechanite, Chloroseth. But why is he here? Ex-Mechanite, actually. I'm no longer party to such slave labor. And I owe that to you, Lithia, for sealing away Flora with Gardenia. So I suppose some thanks are in order. But do you know what would make me even more thankful? If you finally died, Lithia. Think you can handle that? Oh. I like how he just fucking punches Core in the face and sends him flying. Not bad for an Organican. Most would fall to pieces after an attack like that, or at least start bleeding everywhere. Well, as much as I dislike the sight of blood, I suppose there's nothing for it. Outer limiter disengaged. His power is monstrous! Okay. Hisui, you must escape with Master Lithia. Chloroseth is a Ace-type mechanoid manufactured specifically for combat. You are incapable of stopping him. And yet you keep trying, Kunzite. You're such a pure soul. I've always loved that about you. I only wish you'd devote as much effort to cultivating our beautiful friendship as you do protecting your master. Oh. But I know you can't help it. Mechanites are programmed to prioritize their master's protection above all else. But I can end your life of slavery. No longer will you be some plaything. Allow me to kill Lithia and set you free. How about I end your life, you sick puppy? Hey, you're a good swimmer, yeah? My life is in your hands. Leave it to me. Sorry, Kunzite, you'll have to handle yourself. Ah, someone's too scared to aim properly. Hisui, you crazy fool! It'll take more than that to kill Hisui. Come on, everyone, let's head downstream. Okay. I like how every enemy that shows up just kicks the shit out of my party. Hey, Core levels up. Alright. Okay, then we're gonna learn Exceed 2. Next thing we're gonna get is Soaring Slash. Actually, I should have put the points into this. My bad. We'll do that. The flow of the river is so strong. Hisui could have drowned, couldn't he? Of course he hasn't drowned, after all. Lithia's with him. Yeah, you're right. But Lithia doesn't really look like she'd be all that good of a swimmer, you know? Not all that good. She's one of the greatest swimmers who ever lived. That's the word from the bird, alright. She managed to save Core, Hisui, Beryl, and myself from drowning in the ocean. In fact, she saved Hisui from drowning twice already. I don't see why this time would be any different. Hi, Mira. I doubt history is even capable of drowning. His head's as empty as Korra's is, and all that air would surely make him buoyant enough to float. That's a good point. See, Kohaku, Innes is right. He's gonna be just fine. I don't know how enthusiastically you want to be with agreeing with Innes there, Korra. You're kind of proving her point. She literally swam to shore with Hisui before, while you were there. Yeah. Speaking of the BRB screen, it is break time. Good morning, guys. We got more tales up for you here in just a moment.